Thursday, October the 3rd. We're going to do Rabbit Lake again during the day. It's a little bit of a clear day, but it's already 4:20-ish. So we did this before as a night hike. We have enough time to get to the lake with day. And we'll be traveling back most of the way in the dark, which is fine because this is a decently groomed trail for the last or beginning part of it. So when we get here in the dark, this won't be a problem at all. So hopefully we're going to see a lot more stuff this time. It's not smoky and night to begin with. And again, we're doing Rabbit Lake for the second time. So just a short clip. We're coming up and over. This is the valley. We couldn't tell though. It was so smoky 2 months ago that that's actually where the road comes around and goes through on the other side here to Girdwood and stuff. Just getting a view of this before we go back around and continue onto the trail this way. And it was so smoky we couldn't see across from us that flat top there and all that gradient of the mountain across the way. I don't know how well it's going to show up. The sun's kind of coming down, but I'm not sure much further. Yeah, it's a little bit, but when I get a better view, I could show you the coming valley to Rabbit. And I actually believe right here is where we saw a moose 2 months ago. It totally was. So we just got over the little ridge here. Now we're in the valley. It gives us a clear look towards where Rabbit Lake is, way down there. And we got some overcast going on. It's blocking up the sun a bit, but it's only been about 45 minutes, so we took off. So that means it's coming up to 5:30, which isn't bad. Looks like we got a little bit of sun over there. You see some snow on that mountain. That's cool. That's going to be right at the lake. And some snow over there that wasn't there before. So we're making good time though. I put down my feeding bag. I looked at this majestic country and I'm like, God dang America. Look at them mountains. And there's two of them. There's some big titties. So this little plane just came, you know, from Anchorage through this mountain right here down into where Rabbit Lake is. I don't know if they're coming back around. Yeah, they're right there. That's cool as hell. This pilot has some balls. He was going right for some mountains. Oh, you getting down by that water. Man, I bet if that dude had pontoons, he would totally land in that lake.
No doubt, that'd be cool.
I wonder if he's going to come up here or go back that way. Weird. I don't hear it at all.
I don't hear him at all now, yeah.
All right. We are making good time. There's Anchorage. Here is Rabbit Lake. We've gone 3.82 miles. Exactly 1 hour and a half total time. The last time we did this, it took forever. I'm gonna say we're a lot more conditioned now. And this is kick ass. It's a nice day. There's no one at the lake. Last time there was a tent across that way. So we didn't explore that way because it was night. We didn't want to freak people out. Instead, we went over here to the right. That left, that little outcropping over there of rocks we're coming up on in the middle of the frame. We hiked up that, left the pipe, had to come back and added like 3.5 miles to the trip, blew up my knee. This was a painful, a long trip last time. And now we're here and we're gonna find a spot to sit down and enjoy the lake. It's nice. That's a little Matterhorn, I'm calling it. Very nice today. And it is 6:37 p.m. It's not even 7 yet, and we came to the other side of the lake where we couldn't come across, and we determined that it's not really a trail over there on the other side where we thought at night there was one. I think it's like a goat path, because you'd just fall into the water and probably die if you weren't a goat. And it doesn't really go up anywhere, see, because that's way too steep. So we came over here, and a camp was set up, a tent right there on this side of the lake, and we're so close to McHugh. We're like, why don't we see if we can get there? And McHugh is literally on the other side of that mound right there in front of us. And you can hear and see a little waterfall right there. The sunset is happening, but we're just going to go over there and see McHugh Lake then, because we're this close to it. All right, there's McHugh. We've gone 4.77 miles. It's 7:05. There's a bigger part of McHugh, a bit of a stream, and the second part, actually they're about the same size. I guess that one's longer, but airplane. Right there. Leaving Anchorage. Anyways, the trail for McHugh goes up that and follows that mountain range and back out that way. We've never entered it or exited that way. I did not realize McHugh was so close to a rabbit because you turn around, rabbit's just behind us on this hill. There's that little snowy thing. So we're gonna sit here for a while and enjoy and just kill some time until we gotta hike back. McHugh Lake and Rabbit Lake. There's a better look at McHugh. We're leaving now and we decided to hit some pictures and get some video. We still have daylight. It's only 7:30. It is just too dang cold. I forgot to bring gloves. My fingers are frozen. We probably have an hour of actual light left before we need to use flashlights, so I don't mind leaving. This is McHugh, 2 lakes. And this is actually pretty deep. I had no idea. It is so cold right now. We say goodbye to the lake. We enjoyed Her Majesty, and now she is cold and we must go home. But the lake is hostile and cannot support us at night. We've gone like 4.67 miles. It's just over 3 hours, I believe. It's an awesome time. This is probably the most successful out there, do some shit, hike, get it done that we've had, minus leaving our water bottle somewhere on the trail. But it's not losing gloves and hats like the other one. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I can do it. Okay. But now we're saying bye to the other lake, which is a Rabbit Lake. And we're going back, and maybe I'll take a recap in the trail video, but I don't expect much else. It's gonna get dark. So it's, I don't know what time it is. 7:48. So that was cool to visit Rabbit and McHugh, and we go back now. This is how dark it is. My light won't work. Are you coming? While I'm recording.
See where you're going, huh?
But the person behind me has a light they don't want to use, so. That is Anchorage down there. We're still on the trail. Like, you can kind of make out. It is dark, it's cold. I can't feel my fingers. Definitely bring gloves if you're hiking in Alaska in the fall time. We still got a little ways to go. It is like 1 minute to 10 o'clock right now. There's Anchorage. We just got back to the car. We've done 9.4 miles and total time of 5.5 hours. That's all time, including rest and stops. That's the best time we've ever made. I don't know what our moving time is, but to do 9.5 miles in 5.5 hours is really good. We definitely have got conditioned more since we started doing this June 2nd this year. And it's October 3rd. That was Rabbit Lake.